Agent Production Academy is the Navy SEAL training of the real estate industry. If the US military has a recruiting and training program that they put everyone through, that's called basic training. But then there's this group of people that are Navy SEALs, and there's this group of people that are special forces. We had this goal to sell 1,000 homes in the state of Connecticut in a single year. So we started looking at what do we need to do in order to hit that benchmark? What agents do we need and how do we need to grow? We needed to create a system that would be a selection process, not a training. Agents will sign up for training all day, but then not show up and not do what they need to do. There's a certain character type that wants to be in a winning locker room, and they'll do whatever it takes to be in the winning locker room. They want to win, and they want to collaborate with other winners, and they recognize that they win, and their best self comes out when they're surrounded by other people that are performing at a high level. But it's really hard to find those people. You can't find them with an Indeed ad, and you can't even really find them with an interview. You've got to test it out of them. Especially in a business like ours where people will tell you exactly what you want to hear, and they'll tell you they'll do all the things you tell them to do, but then they show up and they don't. We have taken the things that we do on our high performance, high productivity real estate team, and we've turned it into a 60-day training that has benchmarks and standards that have to be lived up to or you get booted. And the only way that you can make it in through the training and get the graduation certificate is to actually hit all the benchmarks. And it's also the only way to get on the team. In 2024, we had over 80 people attend the information session. We had 50 people exactly sign up to start on day one. We graduated 30. And we retained 18. And what retention means is that 18 on a 6-month timeline from when they started, they were still with us 6 months later, and they were on a path to do a minimum of 20 units in their first years. We expect to beat those numbers in 2025. And at the end of 2025, we'll have our first teams in other markets that'll be participating. And we're basically going to offer this as a market exclusive program. So in any particular market, there'll be one team that will be a licensed Agent Production Academy partner. And so we probably will at maximum have 100 to 200 teams nationwide that'll participate in the program. I can give you the tools, systems, resources, and models that will ensure that you have a pipeline that's going to feed your family and put you on a path toward the goals that you have in your real estate business. But you've just got to show up and do the work. You have to show up and do exactly what I say when I say, exactly the way that I tell you to do it. And here's my guarantee. If you do that on the other side of 60 days, you're going to have a pipeline that people are going to be envious.